The Quicksilver Sash as fast as possible, and the team realizes that we don't fight until then.
And the question will be whether that becomes a problem or not. I mean, Reckless was off split pushing one of the games. Fnatic got stopped.
Definite credit for that one. Pretty incredible analysis of how this group goes. But guys, now that the champions are locked in, which team do you guys think are going to win? Tweet at LOL Esports using hashtag FNCWin or OMG win, and we'll see who your support has gone to once we get into the game. Fnatic, of course, as pretty much ever, I think through the entire year they've had the fan vote on their side, but this is the game where they really need to rally. Do come around. There is a pink ward cleared out, so maybe OMG will be left somewhat guessing in this mid lane. There is a stun coming in, but you see Loveling stuck around long enough. They're actually going to dive towards Peke. Deathmark is down. Peke's not going to survive this one, but he does get the kill on the way out and gets the first blood even.
He just barely fell prey to that one, and so as teleports down, Equalizer doesn't quite get it. Let's see if they make use of that teleport more than just a one-for-one trade, though.
Still the pressure on the mid lane. Cools grabbing double buffs off of that one. Soaz does come down. He overheats on the harpoon shot, not leaving him in a safe situation. That means Scrap Shield can't be used. A bit of a mistake there as Soaz tries to put the team on his back for a quick second. He is forced to go right back to Yellow Star and Cyanide for safety.
Yes. Very key there.
Able to get
no
it.
way.
Soaz. Honk landing from Dada, and there comes Cooling with the lantern, and Soaz. You see him on the player cam in that bottom left-hand side as well.
Yeah, even if they wanted to contest this, Going could just teleport down and rise and force an uneven fight. Let's just take stock of everything that OMG gained there, despite Fnatic basically throwing the kitchen sink at them. It was a counter gank to the Zed ultimate when they showed up with Yellow Star.
Fnatic now trying to answer with a bit of their own, and it's going to be the teleport coming in from Going. Will he be able to activate? He flashes over it. Yellow Star's going to be hit. The tidal wave does come out, but OMG just surfs over it, and they're going to keep this one going. Loveling, can he get in? He does go for the flash. Going's auto is going to get that one and secure the kill, and OMG.
The Rod of Age is completed. The BF sword almost an Infinity Edge onto Sand. Fnatic trying to group to make up for it, but they just strictly don't have the spells right now. Dada gets caught way out of position.
Nicely done. The calling coming across from Sand. He has not finished the Infinity Edge, but he's still able to put out big damage with all the pieces on it. Cool's trying to keep this one going. Yellow Star with the double bubble to keep this one a bit disengaged throughout these lanes. As I said, Reckless earlier said, for instance, Zed, I'm going to get a Quicksilver Sash. Well, you are so far away from that right now, and OMG is right on the front doorstep. Oh no! A pie to the face of Reckless as Cyanide dodges out on that one, and it looks like he will be getting popped by the death mark. He goes down to Cathian Surprise, could finish Going, but he flashes over the wall. Sound with a beautiful relentless pursuit to save himself as well.
OMG sat on that Equalizer and got flanked very well by Fnatic. They're desperately trying to get away because that gank actually went pear-shaped.
Double slow for Soaz, and he's going to finish off with a flame spinner. Meanwhile, Peke chasing Cool, lands the stun. One, he's in the bush. Oh, he's juking round, but well, I got excited about that one. Peke able to finish off plenty of.
They have much better fight peel. Fnatic doesn't really want to deal with Ryze right now, especially if they have to funnel in a line. If Fnatic is to win this fight, it would be about a tremendous Equalizer. That one is okay.
An Equalizer they can't really follow up on. It's Going able to just use his ult and really get out of that. Cyanide is the focus, forced to repel in defense again, but he's just going to go down. The itsy bitsy spider goes down the spout indeed. Oh, Yellow Star on the edge. Gets hooked by the tail. Peke trying to do what he can. Is able to drop Cool on this one, but I don't think the team can answer. This is a dangerous spot for him to be in right now.
And just like that, Fnatic being jumped on here. San is actually low. Peke coming back into the fight. Big stun onto Dada. Reckless will actually pick it up with the Cathian Surprise. And Peke, you know what?
Ultimate, whether or not he can land it onto Reckless since there is no armor and no QSS on him as of yet. There's one try. Can he get him?
There's the answer for you. Goes right back into the base. Oh, he pulls back the shadow, but he gets hit. That turret shot did go back to him as well.
But he pulled the entire Fnatic team into the base, and OMG is just taking the Dragon. A one-for-one trade that results in a Dragon for OMG is a great move for OMG.
Yeah, but
very bold.
How much are they going to
take?
It was a really delayed move onto Baron.
Fnatic are pushing straight up that mid lane. Baron is going to go down here for OMG, but they may lose an inhibitor for it. They're going to recall though. Well, Fnatic have already got the turret. The inhib's going down. That's a trade that Fnatic will probably say, we'll take it.
Watch this flank from OMG though. Going is behind them. I just don't think the timing syncs up right. Fnatic has a good chance of getting away from this one unscathed.
Very nicely done. Definitely a mistake by OMG to stop the strategy that was keeping Fnatic from getting anything. They switch up one thing, and Fnatic says that's what we needed.
Well, plus the Dragon, that's a fantastic trade in gold as long as Fnatic can avoid a 5v5 fight.
Well, they'll avoid everything because OMG say, you're going Dragon, let's do it.
They're willing to die.
This is what we saw with a mistake in the Tristana game. Rekkles not being with the team. OMG saying, past the turret we go. Taking down the inhibitor turret. Loveling jumps in to make sure Peke cannot start to stun and clean things up. Rekkles is still pushing the bottom lane. They lose the inhibitor, and it looks like they could even have a top to go for as well, but somebody does have the blue buff able to just continuously throw out that spread of spikes and keep the disengage. But the double bubble goes out. Scatter the weak. That's the ultimate on two. That's going to be Loveling, and he goes down. Soaz is overheat, and they got to back off here. The miscommunication can really throw this one off, but all of Fnatic.
It's a slight amount of catch-up the Fnatic is still playing. These teams had such strong mid-game power spikes, and then because the split push was not their efficiency since the last time they shopped, but it's still very scary. There's a catch a bit by Going.
Peke gets hit. That's the ultimate from Going. He is able to get out alive. The shield comes in from the Seraph. He'll will be safe. Dada gets hit up from the living artillery. Rekkles starting to pick up for kills for himself. Did throw down the Quicksilver Sash to stay safe in that.
That's kind of the only way OMG finds a fight is Going walking into them. Again, it's one kill and on a support though. Let's see if Fnatic can turn any type of benefit off that kill.
This is where decisiveness is really going to play into things. Peke's ultimate's going to be coming up pretty quickly. Quick cooldown on that one. They're going to take this in him. Will they go for the bottom in him?
OMG's flanking from behind.
There is the Culling coming through. Yellow Star down to half. There is Lovely coming in. Quick exhaust though will mean that he has to back away. Fnatic get the in him, but now they should at least be able to try and defend, but also have to be real careful that you don't get hooked.
And there's some Winions on the side of Fnatic as well, maybe taking down a second inhibitor, but Peke is way away from home. Great equalizer.
Equalizer does shut it down. The Zhonya's may have been a bit too early on that one. It is, and he goes down in the end. Fast fingers are not going to keep you alive in that case. Soaz could be having a bad day here as well. The bubble staving off a bit of aggression, but another hook to come in. And let's be honest, 147 CS down, he's not going to be able to provide much.
And with two solo laners down for 50 seconds, there is a real danger of losing the entire game. Luckily, OMG doesn't have minions in the base, so at the very least.
Are going to come across, but they're going to be too late for this one. Baron is already going to go down, and Fnatic just need to back the hell away from that one. Or are they just going to push this mid lane through?
Just off on the side.
You can't land the ball.
It's like you were saying, Joe, the one mistake is going to mean everything now.
Yeah, and funnily enough, as we say,
so they can get slightly better vision coverage. They're just going to go for this one. They kill it so fast, and they know Zed is actually killing their inhibitor, so game on.
Baron going down quite quick, not going to have much from Ardent Blaze. Baron goes down. How many do they send back? It's going to be cool, doing quite a bit of work. He gets the inhib.
At least for OMG. This time Dada actually hit his hook, was able to go sailing over that wall to do the Dragon with the rest of his team. All topped up as well, and Fnatic gonna step in now towards that inhibitor. Another hook comes wide from Dada, another cocoon goes wide from Cyanide. The inhibitor though going low, so it's actually getting trapped up here. Will use the he's on his hands, the cocoon, Dada goes down! Rekkles on the killing spree. OMG gonna try and push back now. It's 5 versus 4 with the inhib down, bottom inhib open as well.
OMG is just so unable to find a fight. Going can walk in for a rune prison, but the Zhonyas will disengage the stun.
Very close. Mercurial Scimitar coming out of the hands of Sand. He also uses his heal on that one. It's going to be Deathmark going down, cleared off onto Rekkles. He keeps himself quite safe, but the Baron keeping him healthy here. The Guardian Angel still up for Peke, and they pursue on.
Yeah, it's so tense right now. A lot of ultimates down. Peke is incredibly low on mana. Going wants to find this fight, and Fnatic gets both inhibitors.
Honestly, the help.
Base race, but it looks like they are going to have to go back way too far up these inhibitor turrets. They're going to lose an inhibitor here. OMG can't really move much off of this.
Mastermind of turret killing.
Oh my gosh, they are going to take down the inning. So Going comes in though. They managed to catch Peke. They're going to get him down, for the Guardian Angel will bring him back to life. Cyanide has to go up in the air. The Zhonya's from Peke is not going to be enough to keep him alive. Cool gets one. Loveling's at the back. His GA goes down. Cyanide's GA goes down. Cyanide dies in the end, and now they've locked up Soaz as well. He will use the Zhonya's. Still the Flame Spitter doing the damage, but going on a rampage. 3 men down for Fnatic with 70 seconds spawn timer.
3 kills. Where does OMG go? Do they try to get the kills or do they try to finish the game? They have super minions in the mid wave, but super minions are bearing down on their own Nexus turrets. It's a guessing game. How much experience do they have in these situations to know what will happen?
They're not going to be able to do much. Those minions did not get there to call in the mid-minion wave when it spawned, so they're instantly on the Nexus turrets. That is going to go down, and they may be even able to
What a kill by Reckless.
Oh my
One
God!
turret. No one on OMG is back to base yet.
Statistics don't count anymore, I'm afraid. Fnatic starting off the Baron. OMG nowhere near it. This is a Fnatic Baron. 62 minutes in, 61 and a quarter, if we're being really accurate. Goes over to Fnatic.
Yeah, absolutely. They're trying to keep everything they can at the most efficient. They don't have much in getting off Yellow Star there. The inhibitor will go down. The calling used for the breathing room. Everybody's going to back away, but only for a second.
OMG has to do something. If they let Fnatic kill all 3 of their inhibitors,
Yeah, this
game
is a
is
waiting
over.
game.
So they gave up that one with almost no opposition. Maybe they're hoping Peke runs low on mana. That's probably not going to happen. They can probably give up a second one without losing the game, but it would be tough. They have to try a little bit harder for a catch.
Yeah, Dada has got to be a big hero, I feel, for OMG. He's received quite a bit of criticism as well in this role. He has to land the hook to get them going. They're going to lose that second inhibitor. Fnatic, I'm sure here, are going to be on to that third inhibitor.
And lock of the Iron Solari also keeping it with a bit of HP. We hear Ghostblade going off. That was coming in from Cool, but he's not really able to use anything off of it. Cyanide is seeing if he can get the edge over here with a Cocoon. The follow-up coming in from Peke possibly. Peke all elixired up, glowing like a star right now. Everybody is across the board, getting all the stats they can here at the end. And Baron buffing Fnatic is maybe what they need to pressure in for the last push here.
And for Fnatic, both the Guardian Angels have returned for them. This is the fight OMG has to take.
It's going to be Cool going in. Oh my God, he gets reckless. He had no chance to use pretty much anything. And it didn't matter because they did get it on him. Soaz, Peke, very hurt here. Leveling goes in, gets the hit up. He's stunned, but he jumps again. Tries to go for Peke. They've lost now Soaz and Reckless. How will OMG move off of this? Because they still have to guard their base.
We said that OMG needed to put up a fight before inhibitors all go down. And at the very worst case, they'd have to do it before that third inhibitor. San is a god.
And he's getting the kill as well. That gives him the rampage. And if he can stop Peke from recalling, the last man...
15 seconds Savior to come in here and help Peke out. No Guardian Angel
The
for
minions are
Reckless.
right there.
Peke is up. They are pushing in for the final one. It took 65 minutes to get onto the Nexus turrets. Both OMG's Nexus turrets are down, but somehow still persevering. Cool, eats a shot, he goes down. That was an execution, but it doesn't matter. The time is still 70 seconds, and somehow Peke, by himself, staves off an entire team.
And again this game, do you think it's going to be over? There's Soaz. It's not Cassidy, but it's Rumble.
Oh my
God.
to the top. He's got to go for the Nexus here as well. Soaz trying to be the hero. The recall's coming in, but Soaz is on it. One goes back, the rest come in.
He's not going to get it.
Down. I don't think he's got the damage here, but the super minions are coming in. I say he's not got the damage, but the Nexus, he's down to half HP. He's already used his flash, and he will end up falling down.
Yeah, but they're playing the stop the recall game, and Reckless is on the heels right now.
The recall.
Living artillery. He's going to stop Cyan. He has to. One of the big damage dealers. Going's going to make it in. Peke's there. Here comes Cyanide as well on the end. They're focused on the Guardian Angel Lasagnas. Can Cyanide slip in as the spike runs this one?
God.
Will they be able to get it? Peke up from the Guardian Angel. A few more hits. Will this really happen?
No, they didn't get it.
They saved the Nexus. It's Yellow Star trying to get in. Inhibitors are spawning left and right. The top one has still come up, but OMG.
Whether Fnatic can get in position for an inhibitor, I don't think they can. OMG, one hit away from defeat, may actually have the upper hand again.
Well, the Baron is going to go to OMG. Fnatic too slow to either push that. They say often, oh, Dada getting stunned up. Are they going to dump on two? Yellow Star taking a lot back, but Dada is down. Reckless gets the kill, but here comes the dive onto Reckless, but he gets away thanks to the use of that Quicksilver Sash. Cyanide going to get his GA pop. Can they follow up from this one? He's going to flash away. Actually will escape, but that bottom inning's going down.
Reckless flashed away when he put the Bio Arcane Barrage on. That's when he's doing the long-range damage. He has not been able to hit auto attacks in this fight. San over the wall with his...
While they're down 2 inhibitors, they may lose. They're trying to use this one death timer of Dada to end it, but OMG isn't going to let it happen.
Oh, the flag crew going, they're going for Reckless. Death knocks down, shot down here by Lovely. Who's the next target? Soaz is in between them, but they're going for Yellow Star. Second man down, make that third and fourth. Peke will fall. It's an 8 for OMG, and that's going to be the game.
71 minutes in, OMG pulls yet another trigger and going the man of the hour and 10 minutes at this point. 500 CS, 5-0-15, finds the fight. The only way OMG gets fights, and he does it again. Last Nexus turret, game.
Great pressure. OMG's Guardian Angels up, going head first in that fight for the down Guardian Angels on the side of Fnatic. They sit on those death spawns as their Nexus goes down, and OMG picks up the win over Fnatic.
I'm a little speechless after that game. The emotional toll that these teams just underwent is something else. Because not only was this the closest competitive match I have ever seen with a Nexus going to one hit and not falling, and probably about 10 inhibitors dying and respawning
Both
the
Nexus
game,
turrets down forever.
but also the fact that these guys were both 1 and 2 in the group of death, and a loss would most likely mean they don't make it out of groups.
Yeah, right.
A win puts them at 2 and 2, and they are just as alive as anyone to make it into the quarterfinals. Yeah, Peke's face says it all.
They know what this means. Trying to stave off the play they brought to the playoffs, a bit shaky. We're not able to find their footing here on the international stage just yet. They still have more games to go, but it is going to be a hard-fought run for them from here on out.
I just don't really know what to add at this point. One auto attack away from winning the game. Look at Reckless.
How many
Absolutely
times?
crushed by that.
How many times is Fnatic going to watch that VOD over and over again to think if they did one slight thing better, they'd be 2 and 2 in the group?
And that's the pressure. This is the reality of professional League of Legends.
So
you know?
true.
So much pressure on these players to come so close to winning the game, yet somehow so far as well.